And then this is a really funny story. A guy I went to law school with, Keith McKenna, who I got along with okay, but he wasn't like your dad and I, we weren't tight.
Right.
He calls me up, and this is before Google. This is like 6 years ago. He says, Bill, I'm in Vegas, and I'm working for Steve Wynn. And I told him he needs to meet you because he needs a lobbyist in New Jersey for a project. And I paused, and I said, who the frick is Steve Wynn? I know who the hell he was. 3 weeks later, I'm driving my Honda Civic from Patterson, New Jersey, down to Margate, right outside Atlantic City. And I remember pulling up. No phone. We only had beepers at the time. Pull up. I'm like trying to find directions. You know, you used to print them out. There was no GPS. You would understand that.
We talked a little bit.
These guys are looking at us like we're from, 100 years ago. And I pull up to this house on the beach. And it's vivid to me. I've told this story a few times, but it's important to me because it's luck is the residue of hard work. And I'm very lucky. Hopefully because I work hard. So I knock on the door, and a butler comes to the door and opens the door and says, you're Bill Pascrell? Yeah, come on in. Mr. Wynn's in the back sun porch. So he shuts the door. There's 2 steel cages with albino tigers in them. That's Steve Wynn.
Come on.
Wynn, Encore. I was like, what the heck?
In his house.
No, and I'm like thinking like hostel type stuff, even though hostel wasn't around then, but I'm like, in his house. Go to the back porch. Steve Wynn's got sunglasses on. So you're me. He's looking out into the ocean. Never looks me in the eye. Never. He talks to me. Oh, hi, you're Bill. Yeah, I heard I had to meet you. Here's what. He's legally blind. I didn't know that.
When did you find out?
I found out at that meeting because he never looked me in the eye, never shook my hand. Here's the story. He has had a property where the Borgata is now in Atlantic City. The Borgata, the like Vegas style property.
Sure.
He had the property, but had no access to it. He needed to build that tunnel you go through to get to it. He said, I need to hire you. And we're talking. I go, I think I could do that. What's it going to cost? He says, well, we have projections about $450 million. We need a little help with that, but we need approvals by the state to build the tunnel to access our property. Long story short, I leave, driving back up in my Honda Civic, get home, 3 hours to Patterson. I get a phone call on my house phone. I was living with my parents. Said, John Russo said to me, Bill, what the frick did you do today? I said, I don't know. I went down to Atlantic City and met with somebody. Did you meet with Steve Wynn? I said, yeah, I didn't even know who the hell he was. He says, Donald Trump called Nick Ribis. Nick Ribis called me. You and I need to go to Trump Tower tomorrow morning. I assumed Trump Tower was in New York. Had never been there. Next morning, I drive in, go up the elevator. Trump's in that famous gold-plated office, which is right below his apartment.
And there's Bengal tigers?
No Bengal tigers. No albino tigers.
Okay. No.
And Trump says, you're Bill Pascrell III? I said, yes, Mr. Trump. He goes, you're fired. So my ex-wife likes to say I'm the inspiration.
Wait a minute, what?
My ex-wife likes to say I'm the inspiration for The Apprentice. Why did he fire me? So I go, like my eyes are welling up. I'm a young 20.
Wait. Those are the words he said to you.
You're fired.
No explanation.
Get the fuck out of here.
He brought you in.
Just to say you're fired, not to call me up on the phone, want to look me in the eye.
But why?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I walk out into the hallway. John Russo is holding back and talking to him. Half hour later, he comes back, and I'm like, I had no cell phone. I couldn't look through my phone, right? And like waste. I'm like sitting there looking at the walls. There's a cobweb over there, whatever. He comes out. He goes, Bill, you met with Donald Trump's mortal enemy. I said, who the hell's that? Steve Wynn. Oh. Listen to this story. Steve Wynn, you've been to Vegas. I know you have.
Yeah.
There's a Trump Tower in Vegas that's just a hotel, no casino.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? Steve Wynn lobbied to make sure Trump never got a casino license in Vegas. So they hated each other. Now, 2 things fast forward. Trump becomes president. You know who's the head of his inaugural committee? Steve Wynn. They made friends.
Full circle.
Full circle. But I leave. Trump owed us quite a bit of money. Never paid it. That's his MO. And I'm not anti-Trump because of his politics necessarily. I'm anti-Trump because of his character. But we got the tunnel built. Steve Wynn hired us. The rest is history.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this clip, be sure to check this one out right here because it's just as good or maybe even better. Cheers.